Previously on Blades and Blunders.
My vote is the most likely place to find a gambler's ring is where gamblers literally live and breathe and eat and sleep and drink. So east sounds like a decent idea.
Oh, you mean Cateria City? But fair warning to if one of these artifacts lands in the hands of either a god or a demon. And you see him reach into his sleeve and pull out a small silver bell. And she magically summons what looks like a gray cloak. The Cloak of the Gargoyle. Once a day, for 10 minutes, you can take on the attributes of a gargoyle. So you get stone skin and flight.
God, fuck, yeah!
Someone's excited.
Blades and Blunders, this is going to be an awesome part. Woo!
Yeah!
So, says you.
Okay, so I just wanna leave us
rubbing palms together in anticipation.
Anyway, so before we started, I know Spark said that wants to have a scene between Sintra and Nipper.
Yeah.
Before we do that, I just want to quickly set the scene. So you guys, you were after Simon got his comeuppance, they allowed you to stay another night for free. And pretty much you got well rested after your fight with they attended to your wounds and everything after the fight with the ghouls, and they were very thankful. Aetheria got to work on getting more gargoyles into the town. Yeah. But they also took down, they didn't bulldoze the Church of Savras, but they definitely took down anything that having to deal with him, and are now making it pretty much a more community place. And you see that when you left.
Making a sacred building again and all that.
Very good.
Yeah. And also another thing,
Nice.
I just want to confirm this because Quill told me he wanted this to be canon. He took Simon's bell, the bell he used to call up the ghoul. He took that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it wrapped currently, so it doesn't actually go off.
Amber tells when you showed it to, I want to say you showed it to Amber. Amber said you could probably give it to Crystal, and she could probably do something with it so it doesn't call up ghouls. So whenever you get back,
robot voice.
Yeah, robot voice.
Rick, here's robot.
Internet is going kind of in and out. Weird storm clouds overhead. Thankfully, it's not raining, so my internet isn't just going fully out. But we should still be good. Yeah. Anyway, so really Amber said that you can give it to Crystal, and she might be able to do something, make it something of a more useful item that doesn't summon ghouls and monsters and undead. Essentially,
the perfect idea of what to do with it if she can rework it.
I also have an idea. We'll talk about that whenever we do the Cantor catch-up. And right now, right now, you've been traveling a couple days since you left Remcor, as Thor's getting thicker, and you're entering the marshlands. And it's pretty much another morning, you're awake. We'll say it's the night you're about to go to sleep, and so we can have this scene between Sintra and Nipper. So go ahead. I'm curious to see where this goes.
Oh. Alright. Is anything Nipper... Is there anything that Nipper is doing right now? During the night?
I think Nipper's actually just making sure he's preparing his spells for the next day.
Oh.
Yeah. It's usually best to do that in his mind it's best to do that under moonlight.
Okay.
No particular reason.
Sintra comes out of her tent and sees Nipper and goes "Hey, you mind if I sit here?" And he points to the area right next to him.
Yeah, just hang on. And he takes off a small cloak and drapes it on the ground. A little bit wet right there, so.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
At least I can do.
How have you been holding up? I understand.
I mean, just generally speaking, all right,
Good. I'm glad. After everything that's happened back over in the town, you were pretty shaken up for the majority of that time there.
Well, dirty scum get what they deserve. I guess that's why I was kicked out of home.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure. Ask away.
Are you one of those people who see destiny and fate as more or less the same.
Destiny and fate are not necessarily the same, because fate, at least as far as I was brought up to believe, fate encompasses everything. Destiny is limited to one person or one entity, right? Does that make sense for you?
It does. I see it a different way.
Oh, do tell.
I've always despised fate. When it comes to fate, it's like an overbearing family. They have everything. They have everything figured out for you right from the start. And the minute you try to decide anything for yourself, you suffer grave consequences. I always thought of destiny as some kind of opportunity that's offered to you. But if you don't take it, no one ever judges you for it. You know?
I almost
Like for example, in terms of fate, you're brought up in like in this royal family, and you're told that you're going to rule the world one day, and it's supposed to be your destiny or something like that. But that's not destiny. That's just what you're supposed to do because you were brought up this way. It's your family. You're gonna have to do it whether you like it or not. But for destiny, it's so much more than that. It's like you're going to find that legendary sword and slay the dragon. But if you don't want to, you don't have to.
I guess there is kind of this sense of, you hear the word fate and you feel like it's deemed by the cosmos and yada yada yada. But destiny
about the cosmos.
Anyway, but destiny sounds more like it's in your own hands, whether it truly is or not, right?
Yeah. There was
and it's entirely possible that you're 100% correct. But, how can we know sometimes, right?
Yeah. There was one time where I did think that fate and destiny were the same, but from a more positive point of view, I thought something, and then I ended up paying the consequences for that mistake. But enough about that.
Well, no.
Got a big day tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll finally reach Cateria tomorrow.
How did you wind up working with Crystal, by the way? What choice brought you here?
Let's just say that I've been running away from some problems.
I mean, in some ways, I think all of us are, whether we admit to it or not.
Yeah.
Hey, I rest my hand on Sintra's arm as best I can. Maybe during this trip, we'll find a reason for you to stop having to run. Okay? Work together.
Maybe we can find a reason for everyone to stop running.
That'd be delightful.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that is a beautiful. I like that. That's a beautiful scene. Thank you, Spartan.
Thanks.
Okay, so the following morning you wake up and it is still like quite a bit of travel. Once again, it is starting to get near dusk, and Amber is leading the front, holding the compass, and sure enough, it is getting closer. And as the sun starts going down, in the distance.
By the way, hang on. Something else related with Nipper. Okay, are we gonna say in terms of story that Nipper came up with the idea or that Ryerday did?
For
this
what?
sounds 100% like a Riot Day idea.
For what?
All right. While things are going on, Riorday kind of, while they're walking along, Riorday kind of taps Nipper on the shoulder. It's like, listen, I've got an idea of something we could try in a future battle, and given how many of your pranks you've roped me in on, you owe me. And so
that's fair.
Okay, and from there, they're basically just discussing, back and forth in, like, hushed whispers. Basically,
God.
This is my way of saying...
Damn it.
This is my way of saying we have an idea, but we don't want to say what it is yet.
Okay, I'm curious how this is going to go. Anyway, as the sun, it's now pretty much dusk. The sun hasn't fully gone down, but you see pretty much two lights in the distance. You can see where the sun's going down, and you see a lot of bright lights in the distance where the compass is pointing. She's like, and sure enough, you're in thick marshlands now, in a swamp.
Swamp ass everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Amber, it's like, alright, we're getting closer. Come on, we're almost to Cateria.
Cateria.
Yeah, with a name like Cateria, this place sure is the pits.
Ba-dum-ching. Sorry that not every name I come up with is the work of God, even though technically I am God in this scenario. Oh no, it's a giant Venus flytrap! Oh wait, no, it's suddenly gone because I have that power. Anyway, so sure, you keep moving along, and after...
Did you guys just see that plant come into existence and then just suddenly wither away?
I don't know, I don't care, I'm too tired, let's go.
And sure, you go to marshlands and...
Riorday's pretty sure that's non-canon, but Riorday's response would be just shared hallucination. You need to stop using those spores.
That's hilarious.
That's good.
That is beautiful. Anyway, oh my god. So yeah, sure enough, Amber leads the way, chopping up some of the little bit of wildlife, and sure enough, you can gaze upon Cateria, and she says, "Lady and gents, welcome to Cateria, the Golden Swamp." And Cateria City...
Lights, big city!
So essentially, the way Cateria City is, imagine something like an octagon, and streets going from each corner of the octagon to the center, and just buildings, larger, not exactly skyscrapers, but they're 4 or 5 story buildings. Some are hotels, some are casinos, places for drinking. It's pretty much, and they managed to rest it on top of the swamp, and pretty much it is such a huge contrast to the surrounding landscape.
My wife said it'd be tough to build a city in the
magical.
Swamp. I did it anyways, just to show her.
Yeah. So, and pretty much there's magical gemstones keeping lights up, and dancing lights, and many different sources of light. Just pretty much, it is just a gem in this murky swamp.
It is visually...
It is visually appealing. It is incredible.
It's like a big old glowing leaf and rock.
You see people in the streets playing music, enjoying themselves. A lot of people are drunk, and there's just everybody's having a good time. And Amber leads the way. It's like, all right, guys.
Vegas, indeed.
She holds the compass out, and sure enough, the needle's point is definitely guess you guys were right about one of the artifacts being here.
Seems like it.
What do you mean we're right? It was right.
Stormtrigger would just be looking around, almost awestruck. He's never been in a city like this before, so it's...
As you continue walking around, Amber's trying to follow the compass, leading the way, and Nipper, as you're walking, you guys are all walking around, and Nipper, you hear almost like a voice in your head, just say your name quickly, Nipper. You turn to the voice, and you look where you think the voice came from, and there is a casino in about I'd say 50 feet ahead. A large purple base coating, lots of fancy gold decorating, and with dancing lights, and a golden statue of a crocodile. It says underneath it, the Golden Croc Casino.
The arcane slot machines are calling for me, boys.
And Amber's like, we're close by. And sure enough, she keeps walking by. She's walking closer to the golden croc. It's like, I think we go.
Amber.
Yeah.
Amber, can I see that real quick?
Sure, knock yourself out. She tosses you the compass.
Okay.
Dexterity
So-
saving throw to catch the compass.
No, it's I'll just say you catch it. What are you gonna do with it?
You roll a
Honestly,
one, you
she can
break
just
it.
straight up. She can just straight up drop it to me. I mean, so I'm gonna see if I can like.
True.
I'm gonna try and walk along like a side street one way, and then one the other direction, and just make sure it's pointing directly towards
The needle is aimed
Yeah.
directly at the golden croc.
No matter where I move, it's pointing directly there.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
So you
Okay,
come to the building,
you're
and
right,
you
go
can pretty
for
much
it.
Double check.
yeah. So you approach the building, you're like right at the doors, and inside it looks pretty damn good. Like there's carpets. It looks like the room is pretty much looks like it's almost all made out of different colored velvet. You see people going around with drinks, people playing at tables. It's like there's like 3 stories of just crazy people having fun. And the people in uniform, like it's definitely a lot of purple and gold and red and black. And the uniforms, the people going around, they have black pants,
Oh god.
purple
We're
vests,
losing
and
We're
white
losing
shirts. Oh,
He's back, yeah.
yeah. Sorry about it's a black pants, purple
Yeah,
vest,
It's
white
amazing. This is
shirt, and black ties.
good.
Nice.
This place is like a pub, except 3 times larger and covered in velvet.
Trickster, welcome to my velvet room.
Anyway, so you start taking steps in, and then suddenly, like two big bulky people step in front of you as you try to step into the door. Hold it. Hand them over.
No boy.
And one over.
Weapons.
Oh,
No
yeah.
weapons in the casino. Hand them all over.
Jesus,
Oh,
this
course.
is just bad internet right now.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
No weapons, you say? All right.
None. Hand them all over.
Guys, do you think we should try and like hide the Stormblade somewhere in case we need something like that, or are we gonna let this guy hold on to it and possibly lose it?
I whisper.
I-
It doesn't even look like a weapon in the first place.
Yeah,
It's
there
just
is
a
that.
costume. It's just a costume handle anyway.
Yeah.
I just look at the bouncers and look at my daggers and crossbow and say, I don't like using these anyways.
Okay, so Amber gives up her weapons. They leave you. Okay, I'll say. Do you want to try to hide any weapons with you? I'm curious.
don't know,
I'm thinking definitely conceal the Stormblade as well as possibly the arcane grenade.
Okay, so
point.
for that, we're going
I
to
don't
roll.
know if Stormtree can cover.
Stormtree cannot cover his weapons. There's just no way.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
We just
So
lose
if you want to
someone?
do that, I'm going to do a perception check to against a sleight of hand check with Ryerday.
Okay.
You have a good chance.
Okay,
boy.
hang on. I need to get up my dice website.
Okay.
Whoops. Hang on.
Oh, I
Stormtree,
probably
go.
should hold on to the channeling chain just in case I need it.
With Stormtree,
It's just a length of chain. I don't think they're gonna take that.
Where?
with Stormtree,
I'll-
once he
Dice.
Hey, out of curiosity, is there any way I can make an Arcana check to detect a anti-magic field in the casino?
Oh,
Sure.
yeah, I should do that too.
Go ahead. Roll an I'll let Sintra roll the Arcana check.
Okay, sleight of hand.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a solid 21.
Damn.
Ooh,
Okay, so
nice.
Sintra. So
Good one.
before we get with Ryerday, so Sintra, you look around. You can there's no anti-magic in the air, but you can see you can kind of look at you managed to look on a lot of the bodyguards or bouncers in the bar. They have something on their hand. Looks like almost something like a wand, and you could tell those are anti-magic wands. Pretty much, you can point those at people to shut down their magic, kind of like a counterspell kind of thing.
Magic
Oh.
that tastes magic.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And
I mean,
Ryerday-
that's the entire
Okay,
education
so-
school
alright.
project.
Alright, I have rolled.
So I proceed to
Oh.
whisper to everyone, saying like, guys, I wouldn't rely too much on magic either. These guys can shut down magic.
Okay, so Ryerday, what did you get?
Cheating.
An 18.
You managed to successfully conceal the arcane grenade and the Stormblade.
Wonderful.
So I will say this. So what you're pretty much all of your stuff's been taken away. Nipper. So Nipper, you want to try to keep the channeling chain?
I mean, like, what good would if they're gonna not take rope, why would they not take chain?
Okay, that's a fair argument. So I'll say you keep the channeling chain, but you lose your staff. I will say Stormatrig. Yeah.
Also, with Ryerday, he's got like 2 daggers, a short bow with a quiver of like 17 arrows at this point, and a short sword. So I just imagine it being like, one of those over-exaggerated scenes of a guy
right unloading shit
weapons on the floor.
See, now I'm kind of imagining like those instances of like guys with 30 piercings trying to go through customs.
The metal detect. Right. So, Stormatrig, you do get to keep your shield. They let you keep your shield. They examine it, see it's just a basic metal shield, and they give it back, so you have your shield. But you do not have any weapon. You do not have your Warhammer.
Alright, I hand that Warhammer to him, and like just kind of he looks at it, but he just looks at it's like it's the first time he's ever parted with it, and he looks at the bodyguards, and he gives a very soft but firm growl. Not one scratch.
Yeah, and they take it. So you've now you have successfully entered the Golden Croc. And Amber looks at, and Nipper, you have the compass in your hand, and it's just spinning. The needle is spinning like crazy.
Like those bits in Pirates of the Caribbean where the...
Yeah, it is just, as soon as you entered the building, like, it was pointing forward, but then it just starts spinning.
I walk back over towards the door, see if I can recalibrate it.
It is still spinning.
Okay.
Oh.
So Amber looks at it like, damn it. Well, at least we know we're close. Alright, everyone. Look, I need to remind you guys something. Look, we were in luck back in Byhorn. We knew we kind of knew what we were going up against, and we know who had the Stormblade. Right now, we know nothing. We don't know what item they have. We don't know anything about this person, so we need to constantly be on guard.
I think our first course of action is to see who's winning the games the most. And if we can't tell, if we can't tell that, if we can't tell that, then we need to find the owner.
Citra goes straight to the blackjack table.
Okay.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Actually, I want to do this. Is interesting. So you see Central run off, and Centra, as you go towards the tables, you notice something. There are pretty much like 5 dealers at the blackjack table. There's like 5 different tables and there's 5 different dealers. Each one of these dealers is wearing a golden ring with a different gemstone in it.
Oh dear.
And Citra, I'm gonna let you know.
I'm looking at them with a highly raised eyebrow, like my eyebrow is just like shooting up into the ceiling.
So so there's 5 tables. So the dealers and you see an orc. You see an orc in the uniform wearing a red ring. An Aarakocra wearing a blue ring with a blue gemstone in it.
A what?
Ooh, what kind of Aarakocra?
Aarakocra are essentially bird people. This one.
Yeah.
He looks like a hawk. It's a hawk-like. Right. And so you have a halfling that has a golden ring with a green gemstone in it. There's a human with a purple gemstone in his ring, and a tiefling with an orange gemstone in his ring. Which table do you want to go to?
Let's talk to the bird guy.
Okay. So you sit up to the table, and sure enough, you can see he wears a golden ring with a sapphire. He's like, "Hi, welcome to the Golden Croc. I'm Lemmy. I'll be your dealer."
All right, hit me.
So the way I want to do gambling is, I want you to roll. I want you to tell me how much money you want to just so to get this money thing out of the way, because I knew you guys were going to gamble. I want you to tell me how much money you're going to bet, and then roll a d20.
Okay. Well, right now, I'm just gonna place 10 gold coins on the table.
Okay.
We roll with stuff like proficiency, if we have like proficiency in playing cards, right?
Sure. I guess I don't. Okay, sure.
Stormatrig just he looks reluctant at first, he has no idea what to do, but he just plops down like 5 gold coins and just plays anyway.
Is this just
I just want to see. So that was. I'm curious. Yeah, I want to ask. I know Centra went to the dealers. Does anyone else go to the dealers as well? Like, I guess, like you explore. Do you see that and go sit down?
Stormatrig would join Centra, but just to make sure that nothing bad happens.
Okay, just to remind everyone, the other dealers, there's an orc with a... Like, every ring, it's gold with a different gemstone in it. You have an orc with the red gem in his ring, the halfling with the green gem, the human with the purple gem, and the tiefling with the orange gem.
I got the blue gem with the bird boy.
I imagine my dude Unthreg being a ghost who can also gamble.
Okay.
All right,
may not take exactly to the gambling right away. He could be like walking around tables, and if somebody busts out, he hands them over like five gold coins to, give him a chip and a chair.
Right.
I could even say that my dude sacrifices like 20 gold coins in doing that.
Okay.
I want to have Nipper
Donations
like
points.
look around the entire casino just to see what all is available, not just the blackjack table.
Pretty much there's not a lot here. There's the blackjack tables, there are some other poker tables, there's not really slot machines, because I don't think that those exist in this world.
Not
There's
really.
Yeah, those are high table. There's roulette wheels with the marble and everything.
Got any
Okay,
any liars?
What kind of...
Okay, with poker, I'm thinking, would poker be able to have stuff like perception or I guess insight and deception checks for like bluffing and sniffing out bluffs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I can't believe how much guys are going to be gambling. Okay. So, Sintra, go ahead and roll a... You go ahead and roll a d20, and I'll tell you how much money you lose or win. You said you put down, 10 gold?
Yeah, 10 gold. So this is just straight d20?
Yeah, just roll a straight d20.
Alright, we've got a 12 here.
12?
Yeah.
You got 20 gold back.
Nice.
Could be worse.
That's how I pretty much want to handle all gambling, just to kind of speed it along. So it's not too complicated, unless you want to interact with specific characters, I guess.
Which table had an orc at it?
The orc has a red ring around his finger, a red gemstone in his ring, and he's at one of the blackjack tables.
I think I might have my dude Unthreg go drifting by, maybe even helping somebody that might have recently busted out, and then while just passing ahead of the table, he just looks over and says, "Nice ring there."
He's like, "Oh, thanks. It was my grandmother's."
Really?
And he has a name tag that says Aaron on it. Like not like his name tag on his vest says Aaron.
Oh, that's a human name.
Yeah, but it's an orc. I just kind of gambled random names for these characters.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Stormatreg would
I'm gonna say he was raised by humans.
Stormatreg will go to the table where the tiefling is.
Okay.
And he'll drop like 5 gold, but he'll look kind of awkward, like he's never gambled and never expected to gamble.
So the tiefling was like, "Hi," and she has a name tag that says Lisa on it. "Hi, welcome to the Golden Croc." And
thank you.
Her ring has an orange gemstone in it.
Thank you. A beautiful gemstone you have there.
Oh, thank you. It's actually my engagement ring.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. How much are you betting?
Just 10 gold.
Okay, roll d20.
Ooh, 18.
You got 80 gold back.
Oh.
Delightfully
give me the ring colors again.
And there's the hook. That's how they get you.
Okay, so you got the ring colors. There's the orc that has red, Aarakocra that has blue, the halfling has green, the human has purple, and the tiefling has orange.
I was
let's see.
I love
backing up way far. What's the name of Nipper's chain?
The channeling chain.
Channeling chain, yeah. You can see that on my character sheet, by the way.
That reminds me. Did all of you load up your character sheets this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got mine up.
Gene?
Absolutely.
He says
with the confidence of someone's hand in a cookie jar. Anyway, so Nipper, which table are you going to?
The one that
who's
whispers his
running
name.
who's running the other tables?
Huh?
So who's running like the other areas?
Maybe we should slap this in the Discord chat so we can have a gemstone to.
Right. Hold on. Let me edit that so you know like which race has which. You have Orc. Once again, Orc, red. Orc, red. Aerocoke.
So these are the blackjack dealers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aerocoke
I want to know
red.
who's working at like the roulette table or the poker table, that kind of stuff.
I glance over at the ring, and I say, each of you I've noticed has their own distinctive ring on these tables.
The Aerocoke looks at his ring. He's like, huh. I never noticed that. Weird.
Yes.
And he thinks, tell me, where'd you get a beautiful ring like that?
Oh, it's a gift from my dad. He got it when he first came to Beldaria.
Oh, really? Must have been a long trip.
Yeah. We came from Samaya, so it was quite the journey.
Oh, yeah, that must have been quite the journey. She says as she has no idea what Samaria is because she's not from this world.
Right?
Yep.
Totally smooth there, Citra.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Smooth as butter.
Smooth as a baby's buttocks.
So there. So what you're like? I'll say the main roulette table is being handled by another gnome.
Wonderful. What's this guy look like?
Gnome employees.
Like a gnome. Sorry, I'm trying to. So you have the gnome. He has red hair. Kind of. He's rolling the dice. He's handing out dice, rolling the marble, doing his job and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Roulette things.
You don't know what you're talking about at all, do you?
No.
Anyway.
He's doing the roulette on the table that is a roulette table. You
Dropping
there's
the marble
black
or
and the
whatever.
red and no other colors. We know what gambling is. We're big boys.
Ryerday, did you say you went somewhere? I forget.
I'm gonna say Ryerday, with a bit of hesitation, but he hesitates a bit at first, but eventually he heads for the poker table.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna sit with him.
Okay. So you're at the poker table. You gonna gamble?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I will, and I guess just on the first hand or whatever, I'm gonna bet 15.
Okay.
I look over at Ryerday and say, So how much do you want to bet we can clean out this house?
Ryerday's basic reaction at that point is, I mean, between what Hilda Freya gave us and what we got from that vault, I think I'm good, but never hurts to make a little more.
Okay, so roll D20 plus, I guess, your proficiency, since you're proficient in cards.
So that would be
Right.
+2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
The gambling is taking hold. You
That's
dive
fine.
head first into it.
Yeah,
Alright.
you lose your 15 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled a 3, but can I try to bluff my hand?
Actually, yeah. Can I do that, or
You know what? Sure. Your bluff against my perception roll.
all right? So I've got +5 to deception.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
boy.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a 14.
22.
Okay, yeah. So you managed to bluff your way, and I'll say you get, each of you got 40 gold back.
Nice.
Aha, we made him fold. And I just lay down. I lay down my hands and I'm like, God, gotcha. I didn't even have a single pair.
I want to. Unthreg is still around the blackjack tables. What are you doing now, Unthreg?
Bro's probably just having a conversation with this dude about the color of his ring, and I was asking Aaron what the name of his grandmother was.
Imelda.
This is a strong and lovely name for a grandmama.
Thank you. So, I hope this isn't a touchy subject, but how did you,
Die.
die?
It's a very decent question to ask a being that is floating around like a ghost. Long story short, it was a battle in a canyon. I was lifting a dude off the ground, basic thing. Good dude came by with a battle axe, disemboweled. Happens to a lot of orcs.
Oh.
But
sorry about that.
That's fine. I had a really nice friend who was very into all kinds of different restoration magics and did a crazy thing to try and bring it back to life, and as you can tell, it worked, sort of.
Oh. Well, is it
Yeah.
hurt to be a ghost now?
Yeah, about as much as it hurts to be a person.
That's a mood.
I can't even respond to that. Ouch.
Yeah.
That's basically the response. Is it's just like as much as it hurts to be a person, but no more.
It's like
Jeez, Gene,
it's like
don't
I
put yourself
it's
on
like
that edge.
it's like I read his lips over there. I'm like, ow, bitch.
That hurt to look at.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really good. And in all the questions, I would probably, making friends with good old Aaron here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably chuck in a question like, look, I don't mean to get into your personal family life. Did your grandma ever tell you about that ring having any sort of magical properties?
Magic? No, it's just a regular ruby ring.
Seems about right.
And yeah, Unthrak, look at this ring. As far as you can tell, there's nothing special about this one.
Yeah. There's a red ring. Came from a dude's Grammy.
Yeah.
That is its
Okay.
own magic, but it's not the magic that we are looking for.
Yeah.
Wait,
Internal screaming. I wish I've been leveling up so I can get detect magic.
I've got a serious
It'd be really
question,
Yeah.
and I want to know if there was any way we could because I know detect magic is 100% a thing, but I want to know if there's any way we could arcana check just the room in general aside from those guys.
Like
Okay.
a metal detector or something.
Yeah. Does anything seem like someone's winning more frequently than anyone else? Actually,
That's a perception check.
that'd be perception.
Actually, no, Nipper, roll investigation.
That's
Oh, yeah.
also a good choice. Actually, that's
No.
better for me because I get a +3 of that instead of +2.
If he's making you roll
14.
investigation or perception, it's
You
not
notice
good.
something.
Interesting.
You notice something about one of the blackjack tables. There's at one particular table, people keep losing.
Not surprised there.
No, it's not like one person is losing. It's just
Walking in,
every time
confident,
a lot of
and
people
walking
coming to this
away.
one particular table, people keep losing.
Consistently
you're
losing.
cutting-
Yeah.
you're cutting out a bunch.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. It
But
happens.
enough-
And
enough
it's
to
the tape. This particular table is the table with the human wearing the golden ring with the purple gems, the purple gem in it.
purpose, didn't you?
So would you be on
So,
purpose?
Nipper, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going over there.
Okay,
Yeah, people keep
so
walking up to
you
this
see him.
table.
He's a pretty normal-looking man, short-cut, brown hair, regular white skin, and his name tag says Makar. Huh? Welcome
Guys
to the
said-
Golden Croc. How can I
guys,
help you?
Deal me in, Chief. I put down 5 gold because I don't want to go too crazy with this, just in case I need it. To...
Okay. This time I'm gonna roll.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay. You lose.
Not surprised.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Just curious about how to spell. That's how you spell his name. Because
Yeah.
Gene was clearly curious. Anyway, so you see that, and and Nipper, you notice this. The ring he's wearing, you notice that it's not just a regular purple gemstone. It almost looks like there's actually a purple, swirling purple cloud inside of it.
Oh my.
That's a hell of an amethyst. Where'd you get that?
Believe it or not, found it off the street.
That's amazing.
Oh,
Man.
sorry, looks like you lost your hand. Want to go again?
I better not. I kind of need at least one hand to cast my magic. No, feel me back in. Feel me back in.
You just
go ahead. How much gold do you want to put down? How much gold do you want to put down?
Really pulled his leg.
I'm putting in 100 just on purpose.
Okay. Oh, you got 500 back. Wow, lucky you. He's like, damn, lucky you. Here you go. And sure enough, you got 500 gold back.
It happens sometimes, you know?
Yeah, luck isn't always in my favor sometimes, but when it is, it is.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, would you like to go again?
Yeah, sure, let me make that, let me see here. I'm actually going to go, 50 gold.
Okay. You lose your 50 gold.
And that's not shocking.
He's like, ooh, sorry about that.
Hey, it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. And so he keeps...
Okay, is it okay if I just kind of saunter on past like and just make a bit of a perception check to see if there's any deception involved?
I actually see Central walking by and I wave.
So the thing is, Nipper, you notice every time he deals a hand, the ring glows a little bit. It's not like a bright glow, but it like shines a tiny bit every time he deals cards.
I want to check to see if there's anything where he like glances at the ring anytime it glows to see if he's aware of what's going on.
Roll investigation then.
Actually, I should probably roll perception just to make sure I see that.
Okay.
That's a motherfucking 4.
Yeah, you can't tell. You just see Nipper dealing with this guy, and you decide to pay attention because Nipper is spending quite a bit of time with this guy.
Yeah, that's another 14, but I think I'm in the right spot regardless.
Yeah, you notice like he pays attention. He's definitely paying attention to his ring every time it glows. So he's like, all right, put him down anymore.
Yeah, sure. Let's give it another hundo. See what happens, eh?
Sure. Oh my god.
Oh lord.
Oh no, that's not good.
I think the artifact has chosen his master.
3,000 gold.
Wait, hang on. Yeah, what the?
No. Too much. I'll say you get 800. You win 800 gold.
That's a little better.
So you was like,
that's still a lot, but it's more.
And when you win that 800, he looks at his thing. He's like, congratulations, sir.
I reach out my hand to shake his hand.
Okay.
Oh boy.
He's like, he's like,
hey, we can't all be winners, man.
He doesn't shake his hand, but he definitely is going to hand you the money.
I am not going to do sleight of hand because that's a +1 on my end, and I'm not gonna risk that.
So what are you doing? No. So what are you doing? You're just taking the money?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna say, so I got a real good question for you. Like,
and what is that, sir?
Just call me Nipper. It's easier, you know.
All right, and what is that, Nipper?
How much for that? Because and I kind of have a love of purple things, and amethyst is my gemstone. I haven't seen one this good, basically ever.
He looks at you. He's like, sorry, it's a family heirloom, not for sale.
Bullshit!
Didn't you just tell me that you got it off the street?
Yeah.
And no, he looks at you. He looks at you, and it's like, so I did. And he blinks. His eye color changes. His eye color changes, and his eyes go from blue to yellow and very snake-like. And I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
Mind freak.
Yep, here we go.
He's burrowing
Oh god, I'm so sorry, Quill. So, you see his eye color change, he smiles like, So I did. His eye color changes. He gives a smirk. You feel something wrap around your leg. And suddenly, the table flips and you are thrown. And you face plant in. You pretty much go face first into a wall.
Wait! Oh god! Can I make a check just to catch him?
Sure.
Okay. What's that check?
I'm not gonna tell you. Roll. I would say acrobatics.
That's also good.
Bitchin', that's pretty good. Yes, 19.
You see this happen, and you manage to perfectly catch him, avoiding Nipper from getting damage. And everyone kind of panics and looks up at this guy. And the thing you notice about him, he has now that he's standing up, and you didn't know somehow he hit this before. He has a scorpion tail.
Like a big old.
Oh shit! It's a manticore.
And he's like,
golden cracker. Wonderful.
And so, yeah, you're standing. Nipper, I'll say this, both of you are knocked prone. That was a good roll, so Nipper, you don't get any damage, but both of you are knocked prone onto the ground. And, like, you are holding him, and you're
like, Nipper!
And you're like 6 foot magic. And it's standing up, the table's flipped open, the money and poker chips, pretty much everything, the cards are in the air. He has his eyes are still yellow and snake-like, and you can see the scorpion tail. Yes, the scorpion tail is like neon pink. And he's like, people like you don't know when to keep to themselves. And he goes to adjust his tie, and he starts to transform. He doesn't get any bigger, but all of his skin turns hot pink like his tail, and 2 black opal ram horns grow out of his head, and he also grows fangs.
Scorpion. What the hell?
Looks like a demon got one after all.
At this point, Ryerday, he turns to the folks at the table and he's like, "Sorry, gotta run." Yeah, and
everyone is like standing up. Everyone's like definitely looking at this guy now. And I'll say Marcus has been with you. Storm Trick is like, guy, Storm, what the hell is that?
Storm Trick
exactly.
Storm Trick just looks over and like he almost done a double take at first, because like at first he kind of glances over whatever the hell that thing is. But once he locks on, he basically curses in Draconic.
And so, yeah, he's adjusting his time, messing with his colors as he starts stepping forward. Sintra and Nipper, it's like, people like you always tend to piss me off. Nice catch, though. I do like prey that at least has some skills. And
There's a lot more where that came from.
And all the all the guards and bouncers come up and they point their wands at him and different swords like, Makar, I don't know what this is about, but stand down. And he's like, nah. He snaps, and I need everyone except for Sintra and Nipper to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
There's a 20 plus our dex, right?
That's plus.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn!
19 plus 2.
So
nice.
Amber crit on that dexterity saving throw, and Marcus. Marcus did not do that good on that dexterity save.
Storm Trick got 12.
Poor guy, he's gonna get a chip off his block.
So hold on. Everyone, put your dexterity saving throw in the chat. It just always makes it easier.
Your boy got 14.
All right.
Okay, yeah, Marcus.
I don't have to do this. I failed the last one.
Okay. So let's see. Oh, damn.
Here we go. Boss fight, boys.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, yeah, Marcus gets hit. Okay, so everyone is okay, so that was just the 3 of you. Everyone except Marcus, and you see he snaps the poker card, the cards all over the floor float up in the air and shoot out. And
that's a lot of cards.
And the thing is, Nipper and Sintra, you notice something weird. As cards fly to you, they're about to hit 5 feet away from you. It's almost like a gust of wind hits them, and they just kind of scatter and fall to the floor, hitting you. But everyone else, all the guards, they look like push pins with how many poker cards are sticking out of them as they all collapse.
Yikes!
I actually set out my
God.
hand to see if I can get some of the cards to fall into my hand in a deck.
No. They just they just fall to the floor 5 feet in front of you. Marcus, he has a couple cards, he picks them out, looks at Storm, it's like, I'll be back, I'm gonna get our weapons. And you see, and he runs off to try to, and he runs off to the entrance. And
My dude, this is the worst game of 52 pickup I've ever seen.
Indeed.
Makar, oh, it's about to get a whole lot worse. And everyone, roll initiative.
I know they said they were
There
giving
it
these.
is, ladies
I know
and
they said they were
gents.
giving these things to
Wait.
demigods, but this is ridiculous.
When he says it's about to get a whole lot worse, I just stand up. I just like brush myself off, and I say,
Wait,
"Yeah,
shit.
I guess
Actually,
that's
well,
too bad
doesn't
for
matter
you."
any-
Actually, I'll say when this fight starts, both you and Nipper are still sitting down. Sorry.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter, but that dexterity save. You said it was a saving throw, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually would have been a 19 plus 4. Doesn't really matter, but even so.
Yeah. No, you managed to dodge all the cards that flew at you. Pretty much everyone who succeeded. You all managed to
I
see.
can
You
just
managed to
imagine
dodge it.
Rider Days like actually jumping between the cards rather than just
Fucking Matrix over here.
yeah, dude. Neo.
So I've been trying to say, like, when he says it's about to get a whole lot worse, I'm just like, yeah, I guess that's just too bad for you, huh?
So this is our.
Ooh, nice.
I guess you could say this is our first boss.
Nice little bit of sass.
Guess you could say this is our first boss fight.
Yes, this is
Boss
your
fight,
true
boss fight.
first true boss fight.
And
And
against
okay.
a motherfucking abyssal demon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got 5 words for you.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
I love the practical sound effects in this series.
It's really good.
Indeed.
I'm glad I'm doing them.
Okay.
This is a good
I
Hold on.
don't. I hate to say it, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do. Like, how big is this thing, Kai?
No,
Bad rogue, no cookie.
he hasn't grown in size. He's still like 6 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
He's a demon boy.
But
with a
he-
big old
So
tail.
I'm still almost
So yeah,
power.
no, Gene is right. This is a demon. What Gene just said.
So
Yeah.
might
Tank
still be
diamond.
able to do the thing, Quill.
Oh yeah,
But-
absolutely.
And hold on. Whoops. Need to fix this. And so the battle starts, and you see the. I need to get to the proper Makar's character sheet that I made for him with all of his
Let's
stuff.
see what are the physical characteristics you named again?
He has hot pink skin. His hair went from brown to black. He has black opal ram horns and a scorpion tail, as well as
Okay.
fangs in his mouth.
All right.
Assuming he doesn't bleed out from it, one of us should probably think about assaulting that tail and seeing if it is cut off a bubble.
Have you been playing Monster Hunter, dude?
Maybe.
Go after
Also-
something really
Also,
big.
if it weren't for Marcus, we'd have Susan in initiative order.
It's a very good fair
Yeah.
point.
So this happens. You see the ring flash, and and Makar, he goes first.
Oh no!
Oh,
The
no.
luck completely changed.
it's a
and now
fucking
he-
layer action.
Dude. It's spooky stuff.
Okay, and he's going to
Controlling
make
the
an
luck of the
attack
world.
at he's going to make an attack at Sintra.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
One that-
Okay,
This is-
hold on. It was okay. Yeah, that's a critical hit.
How
Oh,
close is
Oh
Stormtrigger?
god!
How close is Stormtrigger?
Why?
Stormtrigger, I'd say you're like 30 feet away when you are with Marcus.
Damn it. Because he still has his shield, he could have protected her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
damn
let's
it.
see.
Sucks.
Wait, am I?
Well, I mean,
oh,
hang
okay.
on. Movement speed is still,
Well,
right.
no, he has to be 5 feet away.
Ah,
Yeah. So let's see. Sintra, that does 10. He snaps. He holds his hand up. Cards float around him, sending a bunch of cards at you. You take 10 damage.
Oh lord.
Okay. Oh, so it's like that, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And Sintra, it is now your turn. And remember, you are still knocked prone.
All right.
So you lose
all right.
basically all your movement.
No, I use half movement to get off
Yeah.
off the ground. All right, so I get up.
May as well be all your movement.
Is using the cloak an interaction?
What? Oh, I'll say... yeah, no, that's an action. Activating cloak, no, that's not an action. You can activate it and still do something with it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
bonus action basically.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I'll do that. So I'll activate the aspect of the gargoyle to get my stone skin and wings.
He looks
And
at
say,
oh, it's like, oh, interesting.
You demons are all the same. You think you have absolute power when you think you just get one little thing, and then the wings grow and my eyes start glowing blue. But I have news for you.
Real bad. Real pissed.
You're just another fart in the wind for me.
When her eyes are blued, you're gonna get screwed.
Let's make that like. So go ahead. What are you gonna do? I'm curious.
Oh boy.
So my second, that's a second level magic missile. That's gonna be aimed right for his ring hand.
Okay. How much damage is that?
That is let's see, 4 darts, which means 4 plus 1 on each of them. All right. 4, 9, 14, 16. There we go. That's 16 damage.
So okay, so let me get that right.
All right. So how much armor class do I shoot up to with stone skin?
Does it affect armor class? I thought you just get like resistances to non-magical damage. I'm pretty sure.
Resistance on non-magical damage. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he takes this.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he takes this damage to his hand. The ring does not fall off, but he pretty much shoots out his arm. It's like, ooh, I love prey that can fight back. And
stop saying prey.
Okay, so, and that's it for Sintra's turn?
Level 20 boy.
I did use my bonus action to don the cloak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so, then it's Marcus's turn. He rolled pretty well. So, you see...
I love how he keeps getting disadvantage on initiative rolls,
but still doing pretty good. Yeah, I did...
The only time he's failed an initiative roll was against us.
Yeah. So, the thing is, Stormatrix, you saw Marcus run off, you still don't see him. Then suddenly, you see Makar is just in the air, then Marcus appears, and holding all your weapons, and kind of just throws them to the floor. Gear up!
Oh boy.
And he is going to, throw Makar.
What?
I'm going to eat that.
What?
So he throws Makar, but Makar gets a critical hit and manages to keep him. He goes flying, but he manages to like catch himself on the wall, sticks his tail into the wall, and is kind of just hanging on the wall. And looks back at Marcus like, "Well, you're an interesting one." And Marcus is then going to use his second attack to cast a spell. He's going to cast. Let me see. He's going to cast. Trying to scroll down the fucking spells he has. Ooh. Is that?
Hey, so is it all possible to get a music bot in this server? Because I know a pretty good song that could be playing right now.
I don't know.
I'll probably do. I think I might do
kinda
music and editing. I think maybe.
Yeah, that's alright.
It's exciting stuff, yeah.
How much damage does Fireball do again?
Ooh, I can look that up.
Yeah, if you can quickly look that up, I just want to make sure I have something written down here. I don't know if that's correct or not. If someone can Like, how much damage does a
Alright.
level 3 fireball do?
Alright, let me.
What?
I gotta. Let's see here. Okay. It says here.
Okay,
A
so
target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Okay. You see, so Makar is on the wall. It's like, you're interesting. And Marcus, his hand starts glowing bright red as he shoots a fire. And fireball is a level 3 spell, right?
Yeah, it's level 3.
Okay, so Makar rolls.
Mother of God.
Makar rolls a critical hit again.
Oh my god!
Lord of mercy.
Boy is stealing all the luck in the room.
Yeah, the ring glows, and he takes half damage from that, if I remember correctly. I need to pull up that.
Something tells me that he gets a critical anytime he rolls a 15 or higher.
We'll see what happens, I guess.
Oh, there it is. So it's half of 8d6. That is. Oh, damn, Marcus, way to go. Let me see. 20.
I like this.
Okay. Makar takes. He barely gets. He takes 13 damage from Marcus's attack.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Kapow.
Okay.
Also,
Compound chicken.
you mentioned that it has like velvet and all that. Fireball says that the fire spreads around corners. It ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
So yeah, the wall is now on fire. Makar barely gets out of it, but he still takes quite a bit of damage from this. It's like,
not the velvet.
What? It's like, huh? He's like, his clothes are like slightly on fire. He puts them out. Well, you're annoying. And Marcus does his third attack.
Boy is furious.
You're glad. Yeah, be happy. There's a chance you couldn't get Marcus. I just want to remind you guys that you are. Damn. His third.
Yeah.
We went in the right direction.
And guess who you owe this to, guys? Huh?
He's going to.
I say jokingly.
Of course.
Now that Makar's back on the ground, he's going to do Sword Burst. Marcus rolls. Oh, damn, Marcus misses that. Pretty much, you see Marcus run towards him, swinging a sword. Makar manages to dodge all of it. Like, almost like Matrix style, manages to dodge every single one of Marcus's sword blows.
Matrix.
And for his fourth attack, Marcus also... So he did 2 sword bursts back-to-back for his fourth and final attack, and he... Somehow, Makar is just dodging everything Marcus is throwing at him right now with his sword. And it is now Unthreg. It is now your turn.
Oh boy. Well, naturally, I gotta get myself in there. Alright, if I understand my flurry of blows, I believe that's part of...
Yeah, it's you spend... What you do is you can do 1 attack, 1 basic unarmed strike, and then you spend 1 key point to make 2 more.
Can I fly up and then down into a drop kick from behind him?
Oh, I would love to see that.
Do I need to do like a movement action to fly upward, or can it just be one solid motion where I?
You got a good your distance. I'd say you can move 30 feet, right? Total movement. No, actually, I believe it's more because monks
35.
get 35. Yeah, I'd say that's enough space to get like right behind him, but you need to make an attack roll. So roll d20. Roll d20 plus strength. Whatever your strength, and proficiency bonus because your fists are monk weapons.
Right. I almost forgot about the proficiencies. Alrighty, let's see here. So then that plus the strength and the proficiency, that's a 15.
That'll do it. Go ahead and roll your d4 for damage.
3.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a flying dropkick to the back of Demon Skull.
So yeah, you pretty much come flying out and you hit him like right on top of the head. It doesn't knock him down or anything, but he kind of like steps out of the way of Marcus, away from Marcus, as you now come down, and he's kind of preoccupied with you.
Off guard for a second.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do now?
Then I'm gonna use a key point to do a flurry of blows and tear his shit up with the ha-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta style punches.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll up one more d20. Roll another d. You have to roll another d20. Roll another d20.
Frick. You got a 6.
What was it?
You got a 6.
Yeah, no, that's not going to do it, even with your strength and proficiency. You start doing that, and just like Marcus, he starts dodging them all again.
He dodges the he just dodges every one of them.
After that, it's Stormatrig's turn, and Stormatrig, your Warhammer is now on the ground in the center of the room.
Did he land the drop kick?
He landed the drop kick, but as soon as, like, Makar became aware of him, he managed to dodge all of his attacks again as well, essentially.
There's something very wrong going on here. Someone swipe that ring!
There's something very anime about this fella.
So Stormatrig, is now your turn. You have your shield, and your Warhammer was pretty much in the center of the room where the blackjack table was, where Marcus dropped it off. I'd say it's like... Huh?
I want to use my breath weapon on him, but I don't know if I can move, grab the Warhammer, then do that, or...
You can move. You can't grapple.
No, not grapple. I meant grab the Warhammer, then from the distance.
Yeah, no, you're just enough distance to be able to do that. I'll go ahead and say you can do that.
Okay, so Stormatrig looks at the Warhammer, looks back, and as he's running, the sparks just gather around him again. You know he's charging up for the attack. Hold on.
Just so you know, both Unthrig and Marcus are like right next to him.
We're right in proximity.
So there's
you get a big old hole in my
you
chest
have
from this Corbin.
you can do this, but you're most likely going to end up damaging the both of them as well if they fail their saves.
Well, I mean, it depends on the line he's firing in.
Yeah, yeah, but isn't it a cone? Am I wrong?
No, it's a straight line.
Oh, it's straight. How big is it?
Point.
It's too wide.
Like
it's 10 feet wide, and 50 feet long.
Wait.
Oh,
No, it's 5 by 30.
Yeah, 5 by 30 feet.
I guess I would still hit them.
Yeah, that probably, since like both of them are right up on him, I'll say that might still hit them.
It's more like a rectangle than a...
I'll say this, if they succeed their saving throw, they won't take the half damage, and if they succeed it, they won't take the half damage, but if they fail, they will take half damage.
Ugh.
So I need, so Marcus and Unthrig make dexterity saving throws.
You got it. That's a roll plus the Dexy.
No. Yeah, it's roll plus... Isn't it? Or is it it's a Stormatrig?
It's a dex save.
It's
Okay.
a dex save.
So.
Okay.
I'm looking at his character sheet right now.
Plus the saving throws bit. Got it. So that's... Your boy, should I type it in, or your boy's got 19?
You get 19? Okay, Unthrig, you managed to jump out of the way. Marcus gets hit, though, and, let's see, this is for Makar. Oh, he sees this, he rolls a critical fail. And
one thing, like, he
has this look on his face of, what the hell's he doing?
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say, like, Stormtrig's running, everyone knows it. Once he grabs the Warhammer, he turns, he fires that.
Nice Pokemon sound effect.
Wonderful.
Roll.
Okay, so hang on. What exactly is the action he's doing?
He's running forward, grabbing his hammer, and then using his breath weapon on Makar.
I'm a fire in my blood!
Yeah, you got it.
Go ahead and roll damage.
We'll explain to the
Now I'm
size
waiting
of
for
that.
Stormtrigg to Royal Rainbow.
Alright, that's 2d6. 6!
Okay.
Whoa.
So yeah, Makar like tries to get out of the way, but he ends up like the ring is glowing, and he ends up tripping on his own tail directly into it. Marcus gets hit for 3 damage, but he's pretty much okay. His clothes are a bit singed from the electricity.
He scratches him. How much HP does he have again? And you get
Marcus?
-3.
Right now Marcus has
I can't wait for my turn to come around.
Marcus has 207 health right now.
I'm gonna throw a gun.
Yikes.
Okay,
this
so
is got resistance
okay,
to
this is
almost
definitely
everything.
not a fight we're supposed to win with brute force.
let's see. Next is Amber's turn. After that, she's going to run forward, get her sword. She's going to run forward, grab her greatsword, and actually, that's too much movement. So she manages. So she's just going to run forward, pick up her sword, and she's next to Stormtrooper. He's like, "Nice shot."
Thanks for the moment.
So let's see, that was the hyper beam sound effect, right?
Yeah.
Gen 2
Beautiful.
Hyper Beam.
Nice. Next, Nipper. It is your turn, and I'm very curious. And remember, you're still prone.
Oh boy.
I don't have to get up for what I'm doing as long as I can see where I'm aiming.
Oh God, I'm so scared.
But you should get up, otherwise he'll have advantage
Oh,
over
of
attacks
course.
on you.
I am gonna get up. I'm probably
Okay.
gonna move like 5 feet to the left of everyone else. But so let's see.
That's good
It's
Ryerday does go after you, so if you want to do your thing that you were talking about, I'll allow
I'm not gonna
it.
be able to get around him.
Okay,
Not at all.
I'll just let you continue with whatever you're doing.
My okay. I hate to do this, but I need deck saves from everyone else again.
Oh,
what?
no.
I'm casting
Dude.
Fairy Fire.
Oh shit!
Wait a minute.
Time, desperate measure.
Wait a minute. Fairy fire?
Yeah. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue. I'm setting that range as far away from the bulk of the group as possible, but still getting Makar in it, which is also going to, in turn, get Marcus and Unthreg.
That doesn't do damage, though.
No.
No, but
Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dex saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object cannot be
that's
invisible.
right.
Ah!
Okay, so Marcus is going to make Amber. What's the deck save that's necessary?
So would Ryerday be out of range for
You're
this?
trying to beat 12. If Ryerday's not up on the guy, then there's no
Okay,
reason
yeah.
for him to
Yeah,
be
okay,
in.
so,
Your boy got it too.
Sorry.
I hate to disappoint you, Nipper, but that's another critical hit for Makar.
Of course.
Crop out.
Of course.
But so
Don't
Marcus,
worry,
This is an all or
you
nothing
did-
character.
but Marcus isn't glowing either. So the only one that's glowing when you do that is Unthreg.
Yeah, I'm not glowing either.
Well, I mean, you're not in range.
Now I look like
Okay.
a ghost in those cheesy 16 movies.
The best part is I was gonna pick blue.
Okay. So pretty much it looks like
Blue on
nothing
blue.
happened to Unthreg. He's just glowing a tiny bit brighter. And Ryerday, it is your
The only
turn.
person that glows is the person that was already glowing.
This is great.
By the way, I want.
Would the others be able to clear out if I use the gossip stone to warn them?
Well, the problem is the people who don't have gossip stones are the people that
Oh,
are
the
on
ones that are
Makar
right
right
there.
now. Marcus and Unthreg don't have gossip stones.
Tell everyone else to not get up on him.
Okay, well, I guess would it be possible for them to get away if I shouted out a warning?
How about I'll do this? They do wisdom saving throws to see you holding it and they can understand to get out of the way. So Unthreg, make a wisdom save.
Is that a D20 boy?
Yeah, D20 plus wisdom. Marcus. Oh, all right. Marcus looks up, sees you with the arcane, sees you with the thing in your hand. He's like, okay, that's probably bad, and he steps out. He steps off. And Unthreg, what did you roll?
I got a 9. 9.
I'm sorry. You see, Unthreg, you just see Marcus run away for some reason. You're just like, what? And Ryerday, are you still gonna do it?
Well,
Wow.
would he seeing? It's called seeing Marcus run away. If Marcus is running away, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Anyways,
I might
He
try.
might
Might try to
Marcus have
dive.
another plan.
I might still require some kind of save and throw or something.
Yeah, I'll probably still require a saving for.
dexterity.
What does I forget? What does it's cast Shatter? trying to...
Yeah, Shatter,
oh God, it's shattering.
Shatter is a big oof. It deals 3d8 damage on a failed.
Okay, how about this? I have an idea.
Save.
Marcus sees this. He's going to grab Unthreg and I'll say this. Unthreg, you're suddenly just tackled by Marcus as he covers you, and Ryerday throw the grenade.
All right, so do I roll to throw it?
You have to make a ranged attack with the grenade.
All right, and that would be with strength added, right?
Yes.
No, that'd be dexterity, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, no,
okay.
I'd say that's actually no. If it's a roll, if it's a throw, yeah, that's dexterity. You're right, Quill.
That's
Range
right.
attack's usually dex.
That's right. It's strength that determines how far he can throw it, and then dexterity to actually see if the roll is successful.
So go ahead and throw it.
All right. So let's see. All right. So that's a +2.
So go ahead and
17.
That'll do it. So this is what you see happen. So you see throw.
Hang on. I've also got to roll for damage, right?
Yeah, and I'll let you roll for damage in just a moment. I just want to show off the scene. So, Unthreg, you're both kind of just trying to hit Makar. Unthreg, you just see Marcus suddenly stop fighting him and just tackle you and take cover over you, and as you throw it, and how much damage is that? Oh, wait, I need to do the saving throw.
Ah, right, I got it.
That's gonna be it. That's another critical hit for Makar.
Okay, so that...
He takes half damage, but that is still quite a bit of damage. So go ahead and roll.
That's a lot of
That
damage.
is 12 reduced to 6.
Well, almost a lot of damage.
Wow.
But I mean, 3d8 minus, half.
Divided by 2, yeah.
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 Minus half and
So
divided by
6.
two. No.
Okay,
damage.
so
So I'm blocked
I
from
rolled
damage
a
because
12
Marcus-
from the 3d8, so...
Makar is definitely...
Oh yeah, and that's thunder damage if that has any effect.
Okay. Because Marcus took cover for Unthreg, he will take that 12 damage.
Makes sense.
He saw this, he didn't know what it was, but he knew he could take it, and his health is finally brought below 200.
Finally.
Big oof.
What do you mean, finally?
Well, that's the first time his health is brought below 200.
Yeah,
Since you met him.
I knew it was gonna happen eventually.
What, against one enemy or another?
Yeah.
Yep.
Either way.
Oh, also,
Yeah, Makar was pretty much like, oh shit! And he
okay.
barely managed to get a
Never
range, but
mind,
still takes some serious damage from the shatter of the arcane
Oh yeah,
grenade.
also, I'm gonna say, oh wait, that's non-magical object isn't being worn or carried. Yeah, Gambler's Ring is out by being affected by that.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I'm kind of glad you used that grenade, because now I have I'm sorry, I just got one thing to use real quick.
Okay,
Oh no.
okay.
That was really good.
And the top of the order goes back to Makar. And he's like, maybe this isn't as much fun as I thought, but time to take out the trump card. And he goes up to Marcus,
Oh, Lord.
and
So wait, what did Amber wind up doing again?
she
Just kind of grabbed her stuff.
she doesn't have a lot of options since she didn't have a weapon. She had to run forward and grab her greatsword.
Grab
Alright.
her
She didn't
weapon,
have
that's
enough
right.
movement to do an attack. So you see Makar go up to Marcus, and that's a critical hit. You see Marcus, Makar wraps his scorpion tail around Marcus's neck, and despite how heavy Marcus is, Makar just uses his tail and throws him like he did Nipper. And Marcus goes sailing through the air and takes, let me see. It's gonna be... Here it is. Oh, fuck. Marcus takes 16
no.
damage.
Oh no.
My God.
And you seem like go up against the wall. It's one of those things like where Marcus is like kind of goes through the wall and is now out of the Golden Croc Casino.
Oh, that's gonna alert the authorities.
Like right out,
Indeed.
right through the wall, out into the marsh water.
Through the window, through the wall.
Good sweat drop down my butt. Anyway, so McCart decides like, it's like, there, that settles that.
Ay ay ay. Those vicious men.
So in other words, now we're fighting without Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus was just. I did not expect that to happen. Marcus was just literally thrown out of the building. That.
He's a heavy boy. I hope he doesn't sink in the marsh.
Well,
Yikes. And it is now Sintra. It is now your turn.
So
Marcus-
I just look at where Marcus was thrown, and then I look at Makar, and I'm like, okay.
If you need me to heal you, I can do that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but it's not your turn yet, so.
I know.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm just sitting there going like, you don't need to worry about doing that. I can handle it.
Oh my god, that was. Oh, I love the way this is playing out in my head.
Okay.
A lot of characters
Okay.
being like winning, but then simultaneously getting just chucked across the room.
So
Nuts.
okay, so first I'm getting closer. I'm actually getting closer to him. Like I spread my wings and fly towards him,
Okay.
and then I'm
Getting
going
right up in
to
business.
roll sleight of hand to get the ring off his hand.
It's going to be a contest against him.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes. Oh my god.
What?
Good,
Oh,
bad, yes, no.
Sintra, what do you roll?
Hot, cold. Hot, are you cold? Are you yes?
Sintra.
Or no?
Is this
Or you're out.
sleight
Tell-
of hand?
Yes.
It's a natural 20 with +4.
You're not gonna believe that. Oh my god, the contrast is you fucking.
You really
I want
just
to play
made
this
it.
out. So, so the way the gambler's ring's been working, I kind of want to explain the way he's been working. Every time it flashes, if he rolls a 8 or higher, it becomes an automatic critical hit.
Hang on, what the
Or
fuck?
higher, my god!
So, yeah,
But he just rolled a critical fail of a critical fail.
Wow.
He rolled a 1. So I want to say this happens.
poor
He
fool.
He hears you come. He hears a noise coming towards him. Looks around, sees Sintra, and I want to say. Can I say like this? I want to paint this. I want to paint. Can I? I know you rolled. I know you rolled the crit, but
Make
can I
the
paint out
scene,
this
my
scenario? Because I have a cool idea in my head.
Go
Make
ahead.
the scene.
Let's
So
do
you
this.
managed to fucking grab him by the face and Ridley him across the ground as you manage to grab his hand and pull the gambler's ring off.
Like dragging
Ridley
his face.
side beat.
Yeah, you pretty much just grabbed him,
Yes.
grinding him against the ground as you did this. So,
Oh shit! Yes.
I'm gonna say roll. I'm gonna say roll a. I just like that. Roll d12. Actually, yeah, no. Roll a d8. Actually, roll a d8. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I love the
Roll a
idea
d8
of
to.
messing up a demon skin against velvet,
That's
dragging it against that.
that's a 3.
Well, that does 6 damage then because he crit.
Oh, okay.
Damage is damage. Dude.
Nice.
I'm gonna add, and also I'll add 1. He also so that's. I'll say he gets 2 points from being grinded against the floor as well.
Nice.
So, so he does this, and so you finally land back on your feet, and you now have the ring in your hand.
Nabbed it.
And he looks up. He sits
That's
up.
gonna hurt, isn't it?
Like
Yeah, he sits up. He looks up. He's like, ah, and sees that the ring is off. What? Where did it? And he looks up and sees you. It's like, you little. So, after that, it is now.
Wait, can I use?
You're saying that the demon can't curse? He's a literal demon, and yet.
No, I just want to say, like, he's about to say it, he's going to be interrupted because Sintra, I'm guessing, quicken spell.
Quicken spell.
Also, demons don't swear, but I've seen this in comic books. If they have to say it, they say something like "golly"
Oh my
or
god.
"gosh."
Yeah. So.
That's the way that demons swear.
So, yeah. So you little bit magic missile level 2 to the face.
And how much damage is that? Oh my god, this is
Oh boy.
beautiful.
I love when the scenes make themselves.
5. 9,
I'm definitely gonna be giving Marcus some credit for
13,
keeping me from getting destroyed.
15.
Oh lord.
All right.
15 damn. Nice. Okay, so that's. Oh, he's definitely looking worse for wear now.
He's on the heels.
As he says that, I just say the incantation with no emotion on my face.
And so I'll say, like, he hits by that, and he's now up against the wall, and it is now Marcus's turn, and I love the idea of this happening.
Oh shit! Marcus is outside.
I love the idea of this happening. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Marcus pretty much like busts through the wall. He doesn't manage to grab Makar.
What?
Like through the wall of.
He like busts through the wall of the casino, tries to make a grab at Makar, but doesn't succeed in grabbing him. Makar like barely manages to get to his feet to avoid him. Marcus.
Oh man, he almost misdirects the shit out of him.
But that's
You're
first.
running out of luck, bitch.
But that's Marcus's first attack. Marcus second. Still, he keeps trying to attack and doesn't work. That one doesn't work. Jesus Christ, Marcus is.
Can I interject with a snarky comment from Riorday?
Sure.
Please.
Looking down on your luck, pal. No shame in walking away.
I will not. He's trying to dodge Marcus. Fuck yeah. Okay. He's like, you say that. He's like hell. I'm gonna. And then Marcus manages to grab him by his throat.
That's wonderful.
And no, actually better. Marcus he grabs him by the foot and fucking like Hulk Avengers slams him into the ground.
Yes, here we go.
This is. See, I'm gonna see that's a.
Beauty demon.
I was gonna say, all I can imagine, like, just Marcus running through the wall, like, you just hear the tremoring, like, a small earthquake, and then another chunk of the wall just bursts down, like an oncoming train or something.
Yeah.
So
Oncoming train, you say?
Oh no.
God.
You know what to do. I wish I had a soundboard to do it myself.
So yeah, Marcus like manages to grab him by the foot and fucking overhand slams him into the floor and deals 11 damage.
Ooh!
That's for throwing me for a wall.
Indeed.
It's really good. Is there any way for us to check how much health points this freaking
Marcus.
got?
Hey Marcus, are you okay?
He's like, never better. Oh god, I love this fight so much.
It's Ufreg time.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Unthreig, it is now your turn.
Oh shit.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Actually, I want to say, keep going. Unthreig, it's your turn.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. You won't miss this time.
So this boy's prone.
Yeah, he's prone. Like, he's just on the ground, like...
I'm gonna further promote the idea that I'm more a luchador than I am a monk, and put his scorpion tail in a leg lock.
Oh my god, okay.
And then while I got him like held there, if this is possible, I want to try like negotiating with him, telling him, look, obviously the ring isn't what's giving you these awesome demon powers. Why don't you just let us leave with it, and we can stop annoying the heck out of you.
I mean, again, that's kind of what Riorday was saying with, admittedly with a healthy dose of snark, but he was basically saying
so you're like trying to hold him down?
Yeah,
in a way?
I got his scorpion tail and maybe his actual in a leg lock.
Okay, so I'm going to have you roll a strength contest against him.
Got it.
Ooh.
What kind of ooh are we talking? Because I got it.
I'm going to give him disadvantage because he's prone. That's right. Oh, okay. So what did you roll? You roll advantage.
Jesus.
You roll it with advantage because he's prone.
Oh shit, you're right. To the Oh, that means 2 dice rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, you roll it again.
And take the highest roll.
That one's 18.
That'll do it. You manage to hold him down. He's just going down. I am not giving. I was like, you holding him. He's like, give me back my ring.
Your ring? But you said you found it on the ground.
Exactly. Finders keepers.
But what's the end of that? Losers weepers? And we've been gambling this whole time and you...
That's when something happened. Sintra, you're holding the ring in your hand. It bounces out of your hand and rolls along the ground.
Oh shit!
Towards...
It's making a run for it.
Towards Nipper.
Yep.
Oh boy, he's getting the next.
Nipper, it is now the gambler's ring just rolled down to your feet. What do you do?
Pick that shit up.
I can just imagine me picking it up, slipping it onto my right hand, and going shing.
When you do that, you slip it onto your finger. It's no longer purple. The cloud kind of disappears, and the gem starts glowing a bright orange.
Red. Sorry to tell you, Pink Demon. Looks like that ring ain't yours.
What the hell did you do to it?
You're in my town now, bitch.
What? It seems it's not what we did. It's what the artifact did. Looks like it chose its owner.
What? Marcus, wait. What are you talking about?
Long story. We'll tell you about it after we beat this guy's face in.
So yeah, you now have a gambler ringed up Nipper and Makar on the floor, held down by Spookador. That's what
I came up with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, boys. If you can knock this guy unconscious, so we can get on out of this Las Vegas hellscape.
Amber's gonna come up. There is no way in hell we're leaving a demon alive.
Oh, Stormtrig's right with her, and he's just ready for the kill.
Boy.
I agree. They represent everything.
I'm sorry, Unthrag, but we're not. I know you're not big on killing that much and fighting, but we can't leave this thing alive.
This thing represents everything I'm against.
That ain't exactly my style. Before we do it, could I at least ask it one question?
Go for it.
Fine.
Hey, Pink Demon fella, Makar, I believe it was.
What?
Since when does a all-powerful demon with a giant animal appendage need to play finders keepers? You sound like you're on the down low. Like you've been needing to.
Very good point.
Like either you like taking money from people for fun, or you're in a bit of a desperate situation. Is there anything you want to elaborate on there?
No. It's not a matter of needing it, just enjoying myself. I've been living a quite fine life here.
Yeah.
That ring, it was fine before, but once I got that ring, so much better. Granted, it's finicky at times, but I'd rather you give it back to me now.
No can do.
I'm afraid we're not going to be able to be doing that.
Yeah, we can't give it back, even if we wanted to now. You're not going to be able to use it anymore.
Long story, universal mission.
Oh, yeah.
He keeps struggling against Unthreg trying to get up, and Amber's like, alright, Stormatreg, you aim for his head, I got his heart. And she points the swords downward.
I'll cut the tail off.
Stormatreg holds up the hammer like he's aiming it right up against the skull cap, like perfectly. And he growls.
And
he growls.
You and Amber together attack at once, and Makar is dead.
I was gonna say, Stormatreg, before he swings down, he lifts it up, and he growls to this demon, "Go back to your demon lords and tell them we're coming for them next."
Nice. And with that,
go there and tell the devil I'm coming for him next.
Exactly.
That was it, wasn't it, Dill?
Yep, that was it.
Beautiful. And yeah, Makar is now dead. Congratulations on beating your first boss, and even better than I expected. My god, that was fantastic.
And we have
plenty of one-liners, plenty of awesome shit going down. Just overall amazing.
Nipper? So I'm going to tell you quickly what the Gambler Ring, what it does at the moment. Pretty much Makar was powering it up. if you roll an 11 at the current moment with your current level, if you roll an 11 or higher, it works as a critical hit, but if you get anything 10 or lower, it's an automatic critical fail. And you can use it at any time. You can decide, I want to use the Gambler's Ring for this, roll it, and then we decide the outcome.
Oh, that's why it's a gambler's ring. Oh, that is a total risk.
That is amazing.
Do I have a limit on how many times I can use that?
Nope.
Ooh, boy.
But wow, we finished this a lot earlier than I expected.
All right, so hang on a second. I want to do something really quick.
Okay.
It's almost like we have a Cantor catch-up to do.
Yeah, actually, we could do that in a moment. I want to say this, just quick scene. You start hearing noises outside as reinforcements are coming, and Amber's like, I think we should make ourselves scarce.
Right, just give me a second. So I take out my potion of healing, and I actually chug the whole thing. But it's to heal myself. That's a D8 of healing, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
But I'm keeping the I'm keeping the empty bottle, and I'm going to like take the scorpion tail and extract the venom out of it.
Oh, that is cool. All right, you now have a. So let me tell you about this venom. I completely forgot to make him sting you guys. He was kind of just interested in throw. This venom can paralyze.
Oh, yeah, scorpion tail should probably sting people.
Well, yeah, I had more fun with throwing him. I mean, come on, Marcus being thrown through a wall was very cool.
Very fair.
Of course, pretty great.
So
him before he had a chance.
You've got Sheik being thrown around like a ragdoll, and honestly, why would you want any of that changed?
Okay, so yeah, you now have a pretty big potion of paralyzing scorpion venom.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
And with that, I'm going to have one thing. This is going to be fun. All of you roll a D8.
Oh,
D8? Oh,
yeah, roll 8 D8.
Actually,
Fuck.
before we
Fuck,
leave...
that's a 1.
Natural 8!
While
Nice.
Sintra's doing that, can I say, Ryerday, essentially just... Is there any gold lying around that would be clearly belonging to the house?
Actually, as I said, pretty much when the battle started, everyone started fleeing. And this roll, multiply it by 100, and while you're running out, that's how much gold you can collect as you run out.
Yeah, I don't need more than what I got.
Yeah, so...
alright, that's a 4.
Oh, yeah, so collect 400 gold.
Alright, Ryerday... And I want to say, like I was saying, Ryerday would only go for stuff that he's, like, clearly able to tell would have belonged to the house, because there's... moral from his standpoint.
Okay.
And that being said, since actually I'll just keep the venom. I'll just keep the venom on me.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, you manage to successfully get out of it, get out of Cateria City, and start making your way home.